Barbara Courier.
It's a pleasure to take a short call on the Geographical Indications Registration Amendment Bill. And while it is around wines in this particular situation, I also, as others have done, want to make mention of the terrible circumstances that have hit Kaikoura and that region in the last few days, because if there's a place in New Zealand that's very proud, that whole area are proud of its wine. And we've talked a lot about the New Zealand story and food stories tonight in the House. And, you know, we've actually seen the paua, we've seen the crayfish, we've seen the cows on the top of the hill, we've seen some of the wineries, we've seen the damage, and it's a very sad story for food in New Zealand at this particular time for that electorate. So I'd also like to acknowledge my colleague Stuart Smith. There's nothing better than watching things go well in your electorate, and it must be extremely tough for Stuart at the moment, just watching everything go completely wrong, and it'll be really important that we all get behind him in every way we possibly can. So we have talked today a lot about the story of food, and that's why I am particularly disappointed with the New Zealand First stance on this, and Mr Prosser knows that. We've had conversations around this, and we've talked a lot about our story, and then to be picky on clauses. I mean, our culture and heritage is around our Maori heritage, around our culture, and you know, I just think it's really disappointing to make those comparisons with a whole lot of different minority groups in terms of supporting his opposing of this bill, because this is all part of our culture, this is part of our story, and I'm really disappointed that we can't pass this bill unanimously in the House. We're extremely proud of our wines. 97% of wine production is exported, mostly at the moment to Australia, to Europe, to North America, and China and Asia are really starting to come on board with the wines from this country. So it's already a $1.6 billion industry, and it's hoping to head by 2020, they're hoping to be a $2 billion industry, and I'm hoping that the setbacks of the last couple of days, particularly in that part of the country, aren't having too larger impact on that. So, Mr Speaker, it's a real pleasure to take a call and support this piece of legislation in the House. Thank you.